What's up, everybody? Future player JDK here, once again to give you his update on the scenario, the scenes, and everything it means to be a future player. So, I'm going to start off with an apology, mainly to myself. Once again, as I said, you are my future audience, and I love you. However, currently as it stands, it's mostly just a video blog for myself. And therefore, I have to just be honest. It's the only thing I know. So, last update, I did say it was going to be my lucky. And this update, I must say, unfortunately, the draw is too strong for me at this moment. So, I bought another pack. Still luckies. So, this is going to be the lucky at some point. In this way, I figured I have a plan this time. I'm going to save 3. So, when I crumble, I get 2 more chances. Because the power of 3, it might be for me. Gotta be cheesy when you can. So that being said, though, I'm still on the network, and the road still is there, and I'm still on the road to Saturday Night Live. What else? Let's see. So Fallout 76, I currently, if you can hear the music in the background, I'm not sure, but I'm definitely still playing, and it's still a time sink. I'm enjoying every second, though. Thank you, Bethesda, for the privilege to play a different experience altogether as it applies to Fallout. I'm really excited too for December. This is December 1st as I'm making this video right now. I would say I'm excited to see what these patches are going to bring for everybody in the community. Quite a few of my friends have made a they're in their 70s when it comes to levels now, and they're definitely looking forward to DLC and next coming things. So it'll be an experience nonetheless for everyone, I think, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited, and I'm still down to improv for you guys. If you want me, I'm here. I'm available. I live in Tucktown, just right around the corner from you, Bethesda. I had an interesting conversation I overheard too about how amazing the soundtrack is for 76, and they were comparing it to things on the lines of even Zelda. So Bethesda, you got a lot of good things, We did the improv on Friday, so it's the first time. That's one of the reasons I didn't drop this video, is because I was actually doing improv on Friday at this place called the Armory in downtown Seattle. Thank you, Seattle, for keeping the arts alive the best you can. And so there weren't a lot of people there, which makes me feel obligated this week to prove myself to myself. So I'll be finding people and bringing people so that we have more people at this experience, which is just a simple improv jam. But it's a great way for me, personally, to meet more improvisers and also get a bit more of an instructional side of myself going, which was definitely interesting because I'm not typically the one that wants to instruct. But having this 13-plus year experience now, it leads me to realize that I do have an instructional style that should be out there and should be tested, because there's a chance that being the future player, once I have the Future Player Society and we are collectively inspired, it'll be important for me to have structure. And that's why I'm writing out my own games. That's on the down low. Not really, though. It's well known that anybody that knows me personally, I will gladly speak about the fact that I take pride in my adventation and my inventions and my creations. And that's what I'm doing. I'm using improv games, and I'm going, where can we go now? What's next? What's next? And so next week is going to be a lot more fun. And Alexander and I are going to meet up beforehand. And I'm going to make a point to not do my regular thing, which is get off work and go to sleep. Nah, it's good, though. I'm really happy about it. Shoot. I just realized that I'm going to have to probably get up and go grab something real quick, because I forgot to get the list of my sketches that I wrote out for this week. So if I get up and walk away and come back, that's what I'm doing. I'm going to skip to, let's see, stand-up. So I'm going to start doing stand-up again on Sunday, and that's this Sunday at Jai Thai, and I'm looking forward to that as well, because it's been a week and a half, and I'm definitely ready to go back on stage. I'm going to take note. I listened, and I was informed that I was being too much of an actor and needed to relax and be bringing myself. So I will be bringing myself on Sunday to the comedy church, as they kindly put it, and I do appreciate it. I value that. And then on Monday, dojo as well, and then Tuesday, another mic as well, and then Friday, as previously mentioned, improv dojo that we make was an improv jam. Same difference, but we're not knocking on Jet City style. It's just it's not a dojo. That would be rude, I feel. I mean, it's a cool concept what Jet City has going. Ours is more of a jam, a general hangout and play. All right. Here's where I get up and be right back. Good stuff. I'm eager to make these videos. I really do like making these videos. I really don't mind that nobody's watching. I mean, hey, shout out to nobody's watching. Am I wrong? It was such a phenomenal concept. I'm going to keep mentioning it too, because Taran Killam is this dude. Support him. It's an okay show. I'll admit I don't have kids, so I don't really relate all the way. But I love Taran Killam, so check him out. His show is great. And I still got to see that Hitman movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger. My boy Killam, man, you rocking it, man. Post SNL Killam, I'm starting to like you a little bit more, but I still say they need you back, and they should have you a host. I would love that. Taran Killam hosting, please, and thank you. Better yet, have him and his partner from back in the day. So anyway, more to the point, I should say. Everything's important, right? At least it should be. If it isn't, why bother, right? Alright. So we had the spiritual bees. Once again, you don't know me. Maybe you do. You're watching after all. But personally, I love the bees. And I miss the bees. And I think the bees need to come back. And when I'm there, I'll make a point to pitch every week about the bees if that's what it takes. Chai tea. Gotta love it. So, the spiritual bees is like my take a little bit. It was just the same thing as the bees, but it's like they're basically like spiritual bees, and it came from an accident. I misheard because we were playing word ball, and it was spiritual beads, but I had heard spiritual bees, so I thought, oh, okay, spiritual bees, and so I'd like to think the bees come back from a long, enlightening trip of sorts. So that was spiritual bees. It's the bees, the player bees, the bee players, the whole bee outfits, Belushi. All of them, really. They all deserve equal respect. He just comes to mind. Him and Gilda always, though, really. God, I loved her. What else we got? Oh, a Disney in real life character. Now, that was another one that I really thought would be an interesting one to do. In fact, keeping in mind the host of tonight's episode, I really was thinking about that being a possibility. It was essentially like in real life, not cosplaying characters, but an in real life Disney character. Think like Ella Enchanted, if you will, except they're taking a flight, And so hilarity ensues. Things like, oh God, where are all these birds coming from? Stop singing, lady. Please just stop singing, right? There's a lot of fun that could be had. Definitely some cultural stereotype action if we wanted to. So that was a good one. I didn't write that one because I felt personally like I'm starting to figure it out. I can write these, right? But there are certain things that I'm going to need my team for. I'm going to need other writers for. I'm going to really need contributions from people. And I can't explain how excited I am to work with a team of people with brains like mine or similar or different enough to where we can hit niches and categories and better yet, I really want to play. I really do. I really want to play with everybody. And I just think it'll be an amazing experience for everyone. So the one that I ended up going with isn't it, I don't really like it. I don't think it would have. I think it would have been good, but I don't feel like it was the best. and that was the one that was using turkey to cure addictions. So if you can imagine, here in Washington, there's a lot of talk about starting up these not half their houses, once the addicts can go and cleanly use the drugs, so that they're not throwing the needles everywhere in the park. Unfortunately, I personally, once again, I don't like to talk politics because it's it's difficult. I really am not the right person to be there for it all the time, I feel. However, that being said, I think that I would like to give a chance to anything. I just don't know if it's gonna work that way because of the fact that I think people are gonna be people, and not everyone's gonna use this building. There's still gonna be needles, unfortunately, and that's as far as I'm gonna go. The only reason I'm doing that is because I want to explain better. So my sketch was about basically addiction cure, and it's a scientist and a proposal to the government and stuff, and it's about turkey specifically. So it's like turkey themed because it was Thanksgiving last week, and basically what it is well, one of the funnier things I liked was there's turkey bones everywhere now. And people were like, my dog ate the chicken turkey bone and choked and it got hurt. And what are we going to do with it? Like that kind of thing. A lot of fun, I feel, to be had. And Thanksgiving-esque theme. And, PETA get on it. Come on now, the birds. We don't care about the humans. That kind of thing. I had a lot of fun with it. I just didn't feel it was there's no way it would have been able to film, I don't think, without more of me working it. So probably 3 seasons in, I bet it would make it because it would be very well written. And the cool thing is, heroin's not going anywhere. Fuck you, JD, you piece of shit. I know. What can I say? If anything, I'm honest, right? Yeah, another one that was fun. We had it's retirement home for serial killers. So it's like retired serial killers, basically. You can imagine where I'm going with that. It was basically like, so you catch a serial killer, you put them in jail. Sometimes they get in there for life. And then as you get older, you get like senile, or you get like, you find God in the whatever, like all sorts of different concepts, basically. I didn't write it. Once again, it's not so much that I couldn't have wrote that one, and I don't really like that one, and that I won't work that one. But that is definitely one I felt would have been another one that contributions from the group would have really benefited it. But the serial killer retirement home is kind of a fun. Not so much, I mean, it can be light. I thought of it lightly. And then there was also the issue shaman or woman. I don't care. Gender specific. Shaman's the term. Medicine person. This world's fuckered when it comes to language. That's what I would say, okay? But it's fun. It was like, okay, you know how sometimes when you get really, really stoned, well, maybe you don't get stoned. Maybe you've been injured and you had to take some Percocets. I don't know. Anytime your face is a little droopy and you're not really tired or anything, just kind of chilling, when people come up, man, what's wrong? Why are you so sad? Are you depressed? What's going on? And really, you're just like, you're chilling. And if anything, them saying that stuff is like, makes you that way. So this person kind of like an issues shop person, and then like they go to like I was thinking like a Black Friday sale or something, and they just start freaking out. And then I thought it'd be cool to have it be like a reality show too, kind of like The Medium from New Jersey and shit like that. And so I thought that would be fun, like shaman, I don't care, but they sense issues in people. Like, you're nervous, like stuff like that. And then do it at Black Friday because there's a lot of different atmospheres. And yeah, so that was basically it. I mean, I don't really think, let's see. Oh, I got a few things I'm going to read if you guys want to follow along. I don't know. It's called Venus and Furs. Yeah, I'm not going to say much more because it's stuff that might get me in trouble when I'm president, right? And also a local artist I gotta look up. His name's Daniel Smith. I'm sure he's very talented. That's about it though. I look forward to seeing y'all. I mean, I'm gonna be watching SNL Live tonight, and now I'm gonna go play some 76 because I knew it would eat my afternoon up. Is all. I really did. Boy, I'm grateful to have this Saturday available. to do this, if anything. Future player, checking out. Peace.